Marg Helgenberger is an American actress. She is best known for her roles as Catherine Willows in the CBS drama CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, and as Casey Koloski in the ABC drama China Beach, which earned her the 1990 Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. She has also appeared in the series Ryan's Hope and the films Species, Species 2, Erin Brockovich, and Mr. Brooks. She also starred in the series Intelligence alongside Meghan and Josh Holloway. Early life: Helgenberger was born in Fremont, Nebraska, to Mary Kay, a nurse, and Hugh Helgenberger, a meat inspector. She was raised in North Bend, Nebraska, where she graduated from North Bend Central High School. Helgenberger is of Irish and German descent and had a Roman Catholic upbringing. She has one older sister named Anne and a younger brother named Kurt. Helgenberger played the French horn in her high school marching band. Until she went to college, Helgenberger aspired to be a nurse like her mother but attended Kearney State College in Kearney, Nebraska, then attended Northwestern University's School of Speech in Evanston, Illinois, and earned a BS degree in speech and drama. Career: Helgenberger began as a nightly weather person at KHGI-TV in Kearney, Nebraska, while attending college. During the summer she also worked as a deboner at her father's meat packing plant. After portraying the role of Blanche Dubois in a university production of A Streetcar Named Desire, she developed an interest in acting. While performing in a summer 1981 NU campus production of Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew, where she played Kate, Helgenberger was spotted by a scout for the TV soap opera Ryan's Hope. Soon after completing college, Helgenberger landed her first professional role on the long-running ABC daytime soap opera, playing amateur cop Siobhan Ryan Novak Dubijak, a role previously played by Anne Gillespie. Helgenberger departed Ryan's Hope in January 1986. Helgenberger guest-starred in an episode of the ABC series Spencer, For Hire, NBC's Matlock and ABC's Third Eye Saw Me Thing. She also played a regular role as Natalie Thayer, opposite Margot Kidder and James Redd, on the 6-episode drama-comedy series Shell Game. She then had a role as Karen Charlene Casey Koloski, a heroin-addicted prostitute on the ABC war drama series China Beach from 1988 to 1991. The role earned her an Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series in 1990. In 1989, Helgenberger made her feature film debut in a leading role as an all-night answering service operator in one segment of the Wheatborough Thursa unregistered trademark horror anthology After Midnight. She followed it up with a role in Steven Spielberg's romantic comedy drama Always, a modern version of the original 1943 Victor Fleming film A Guy Named Joe. During the early to mid-1990s, Helgenberger played the love interest to Woody Harrelson's character in The Cowboy Way, and had a small role as Captain Alison Sinclair in Michael Bay's action comedy film Bad Boys. She also played Dr. Laura Baker, a molecular biologist, in Roger Donaldson's sci-fi thriller, Species, and reprised the role in the sequel, Species 2. Helgenberger had roles in the television films Not on the Frontline and In Sickness and in Health. She played opposite Bruno Kirby in I'll Be Waiting, and as a novelist on the miniseries Stephen King's The Atomic Knockers opposite Jimmy Smits. After playing a recurring role as George Clooney's love interest on NBC's medical drama ER, Helgenberger appeared as David Caruso's sex-starved widow on Shock Me a unregistered trademark S. Elmore Leonard's Gold Coast. She starred with Steven Seagal in the 1997 action film Fire Down Below and portrayed the furious sibling to Steven Weber's character on the miniseries about the elusive Gulf War syndrome, Thanks of a Grateful Nation. She also starred opposite Anne Margaret in Showtime's Happy Face Murders. In 2000, Helgenberger made a guest appearance in the Valentine's Day episode of Frasier, in which Frasier finally wears down his dad Martin's resistance and gets the older man to accompany him to the opera. Actually, this invitation is but a smoke screen, so that Frasier can accidentally run into his newest dream girl Emily. Helgenberger co-starred in the role of Catherine Willows, a former showgirl employed as a blood spatter analyst on the CBS drama CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Her performance as the female lead has earned her 2 Emmy Award and 2 Golden Globe nominations. In 2005, she and her fellow cast members won the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series. When CSI first started filming, Helgenberger visited the Clark County Coroner Unregistered Trademark S office to learn about her role, even viewing autopsies in progress. Helgenberger got the chance to act with her husband, Alan Rosenberg, when he guest starred on CSI, Season 5 and Season 7. During her time on the show, Helgenberger acted in the feature film Erin Brockovich and portrayed Patsy Ramsey on the miniseries about the mysterious murder of 6-year-old beauty pageant contestant John Bina. Copyright T. Ramsey in Perfect Murder, Perfect Town. She also starred as Dennis Quaid, a unregistered trademark S wife, and Scarlett Johansson, a unregistered trademark S mother, in writer-director Paul Weitz's romantic drama comedy In Good Company. In 2006, Helgenberger, a unregistered trademark S hometown of North Bend, Nebraska, renamed the street on which Helgenberger had her childhood home Helgenberger Avenue. In 2007, she was in the film Mr. Brooks with Kevin Costner, in which her character's daughter is played by Danielle Panabaker, the sister of Kay Panabaker, who plays her fictional daughter on CSI. In April 2008, Helgenberger was chosen as an endorser of the Got Milk campaign. In December 2009, Forbes magazine placed Helgenberger third amongst Primetime's top-earning women with estimated earnings of $9.5 million, after Tyra Banks and Catherine Willows. Helgenberger received the 2,458th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on January 23, 2012 for her television work. She lent her voice as Greek goddess Hera to the straight-to-video animated film Wonder Woman. Following William Peterson's departure from CSI, Helgenberger became one of the 2 highest-paid actors in any of the CSI franchises, earning $375,000 per episode, the same as David Caruso, and $25,000 more per episode than Lawrence Fishburne. Helgenberger only appeared in the first 12 episodes of the 12th season of CSI, as she wanted to return to the stage. The producers said they left the door open for Helgenberger if she wanted to return. Helgenberger left the show on January 25, 2012, during a 2-part episode. The last one was the most-watched episode of the season with 14.26 million viewers. Helgenberger also starred as Lillian Strand in the series Intelligence alongside Josh Holloway and Meghan. Additionally, she briefly returned to CSI as Catherine for the 300th episode. Personal life: in 1984, Helgenberger met Alan Rosenberg, a guest actor on Ryan's Hope. The two became friends and started dating in 1986. They married in 1989 and have one son, Hugh Howard Rosenberg, named after Helgenberger's late father. On December 1, 2008, the couple announced that they were separating, and on March 25, 2009, she filed for divorce. Their divorce was finalized in February 2010. As a result of Helgenberger's mother's 27-year battle against breast cancer, Helgenberger and Rosenberg became involved in the fight against breast cancer and have hosted a benefit called Marg and Alan's Celebrity Weekend annually in Omaha since 1999. Filmography. Awards and nominations: Blockbuster Entertainment Award, 2001, nominated a Euro Favorite Supporting Actress in a Drama, a Euro Erin Brockovich. Emmy Award, 1990, won a Euro Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, a Euro China Beach, 1991, nominated a Euro Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, a Euro China Beach, 1992, nominated a Euro Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, a Euro China Beach, 2001, nominated a Euro Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, 2003, nominated a Euro Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, Golden Globe Award, 1991, nominated a Euro Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Series, Mini-Series or Motion Picture Made for TV, a Euro China Beach, 2002, nominated a Euro Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, a Euro Drama, a Euro CSI, 2003, nominated a Euro Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, a Euro Drama, a Euro CSI, Satellite Awards, 2002, nominated a Euro Best Performance by an Actress in a Series, Drama, a Euro CSI, People's Choice Awards, 2002, nominated a Euro the Cast of Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, 2003, nominated a Euro the Cast of Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, 2004, nominated a Euro the Cast of Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, 2005, won a Euro Favourite Female TV Star, a Euro CSI, 2005, won a Euro the Cast of Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, Screen Actors Guild Awards, 2005, won the Screen Actors Guild Award, a Euro the Cast of Outstanding Performance by an Ensemble in a Drama Series, a Euro CSI, TV Guide Awards, 2001, nominated a Euro Actress of the Year in a New Series, a Euro CSI, Viewers for Quality Television Awards, 1989, won a Euro Best Supporting Actress in a Quality Drama Series, a Euro China Beach, 1990, won a Euro Best Supporting Actress in a Quality Drama Series, a Euro China Beach, 1991, won a Euro Best Supporting Actress in a Quality Drama Series, a Euro China Beach. References. External links: Marg Helgenberger at the Internet Movie Database, Marg Helgenberger biography online at CSI on CBS, Marg Helgenberger interview at www.sci-fi-online.com, All About Marg, a fan site devoted to Marg Helgenberger.